Hey, what's up guys? So happy Sunday. So the channel we made on YouTube is for you guys to help anybody out there, motivate anybody on cars. So me, I love cars, and that being said, I want to thank you guys for the support and the feedback. We're at 248 subscribers. Today we're going to do a basic maintenance on my wife's Denali. It's a 2007 with the 6.2, which is a pretty solid engine, and it needs an oil change. So again, basic, but hopefully it helps somebody out there. We do have to move the Evo out of the way to do that, and again, the whole purpose of the vlog is to have fun and motivate people and put Reno on the map, and show you guys how to do basic maintenance on your cars. If there's anybody out there that doesn't, that's the goal. And if you know a lot about cars, and you don't care to watch the oil change on the Denali, that's cool too. But that's what this video is about. The beautiful thing about the Denali is that it's a push start remote. So let's warm it up. Let's start it up. Cold start. There it is. Alright guys, so first things first, this thing's parked pretty close to the GTR, I gotta be careful. One of the first things I like to do when I change the oil is put the e-brake on, obviously. On these General Motor trucks, it's by foot. Leave the window down, that's the next thing. The beautiful thing about trucks versus cars, right, is that I don't even have to lift the truck to do the oil change, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so basic stuff on the Denali. You got your air filter, your coolant reservoir, battery. It has two belts, serpentine belt and then an AC belt. To check your power steering is right here. And then you got your fuse box right there. To check the oil, that's your dipstick right there. You guys see that? That's your transmission. And then to refill your AC right here. Basic stuff. General Motors was pretty cool, and they did put a lift support. Makes it easy. Alright guys, I do like using Mobil 1. That's the brand that I prefer for all my cars. So 530 is what they recommend for these trucks. It uses 6 quarts. So it's going to be followed with a Mobil 1 oil filter. It's for Denalis or 6.2s, which a lot of General Motors probably use this part number. So it's M1-113A for the people out there wondering. So anyway, that's what I like to use. Before you guys drain the oil, make sure you guys have something that fits enough of the oil you're going to take out. This is a 7-quart jug, as you guys can see, or pan, that's what they call it. So make sure you guys have something where it's gonna be enough. Like my Trailblazer uses 7 quarts, so this thing would probably max out, which it can get messy if you top this off. Anyway, so yeah, we got the oil pan ready to go. I'm gonna grab the sockets and I'll let you know what size socket to use. We'll get underneath and I'll show you guys where the filter and oil drain plug is located. Alright guys, so we're underneath the truck. That's the oil filter. The oil drain plug is on the side right here. You guys can kind of see it right here. Anyway, it's a little bit of a tight fit. I have to come in through the side. I don't have ramps. I'll probably go and buy some later. I noticed that if I just buy ramps, it'll be a lot easier to do it. I barely do fit underneath, but that's it. The oil drain plug and your filter. That's all you're going to take off. It's that simple. Alright guys, so it's a 13 millimeter. 13 is what you guys need for the oil drain plug. I like to lift up the oil drain pan, get it close, drop it down after you see where it's going to squirt out. These oil drain plugs do have a magnet on them. If there is metal where your engine is mechanically failing, you are going to have metal shims on the magnet, and you always want to check it before you clean it. I did clean it after I checked it out. If it's too stripped, you might want to get the plug replaced. They sell those at your local auto parts stores. Alright, cool. So I put the oil drain plug back on. When you guys tighten it, it's clockwise. Always clockwise to tighten it and counterclockwise to untighten it. You want to just kind of give it a little bit of a snug. Nothing too crazy like that. That's good enough. Now we're going to take the oil filter off. What? Nobody. The camera. Right now the oil filter's next, guys. We're gonna take the filter off. My daughter over there is hating on the vlog, guys. She's a little pissed off because this channel's taking off a little bit more than hers. But I'm a little bit more dedicated, right? I make the videos and I help her. But yeah, so in case you guys want to follow her, it is via G at YouTube, you know. So kid videos, kid friendly. I help her do some like projects, dry eyes, putting up the pool. She loves to sing. We'll see where it goes. She would appreciate the follows, I'll tell you that. She gets pissed off when she sees my channel. And she sees that we're at 249, but she's at 23. Oh, there it is. There it is. Nothing like getting rid of the old dirty oil. Do get a little dirty sometimes. It's gonna happen. Why do I change my own oil? Because you save money, number one. Two, I know how to do it correctly. I don't want to risk taking it to a shop where there's a new lube tech and they make a mistake because they're being, you know, pressured, you can say, or hurried to pump out a whole bunch of number of cars because I have a lot of appointments. Even at good dealerships or shops, it could happen, but there's a lot of good shops out there. I just rather save the 30 bucks to do it, or, you know, and I buy my own oil, get a good price on it, and, you know, take the family out to dinner with that money. Do clean around the area where the oil filter goes, guys, right there. Clean around it before you guys install the oil filter. Make sure you guys make sure that it matches. If it's the same brand, the same number, people can make mistakes. So again, make sure that's the right filter in the box. M1-113A matches the number. And when you put the oil filter on, guys, make sure it's not defective. Make sure the threads are in good shape. Grab a little bit of the used oil. That's what I do, at least. Grab a little bit of used oil, or you could do new. Doesn't matter. Some people like to fill up the oil filter so it's not dry. Like they call it a dry start. They say it's bad for the engines. For me, I've never had a problem. At least on this truck, you know, the truck's been pretty solid. I'm cleaning the area around the oil filter housing. Now that it's nice and clean, you can put the filter on there and spin on clockwise again, counterclockwise to take it off. I do a couple, you know, hand tight, just hand tight, a little snug. Alright guys, so I did lose my my funnel, so I made a quick, easy one. If you guys ever do that, or you need a funnel, you don't have one handy because you lose it. It's somewhere, right? I have multiple, but I don't know where they're at. Anyway, excuse me. If you guys lose it, just cut the top off of a bottle, that was a vitamin water actually. Anyway, there's the cap to take off. The cap will tell you to use a 530. I like to place it somewhere where it's not going to fall. Obviously, flat surface. Let's see if this is going to work. Oh, look at that, perfect. The vendors did change. These used to be like 1 gallon. If you guys look at these now, there's 5 quarts in these jugs. Most retailers are going to carry these jugs, so they're not gallons anymore, right? So we're going to pour the whole thing in there since this truck uses 6 quarts. All right, so let's go ahead and pour the oil. Let's see how good we are. This funnel sucks. Perfect. Let the whole thing drain out, guys. You know, now you get all your money's worth. We got the other quart left. This will make 6 quarts. There it is, guys. Pretty much that's all there is to it. 6 quarts. Is it a guy thing to shake it? Make sure you try not to get anything around the engine. If you get it, it'll drip to the headers or the exhaust manifold, and you know, in other terms, and it'll smoke. It'll smoke. So clean the little funnel. You know, this is my little ghetto funnel. Hey, but it worked, right? So put the cap back. You know, after you clean this, clean around the area, and that way it doesn't smoke or go on your headers. So, same thing, clockwise, nice and tight, good to go. There it is. Alright guys, let's start it up. On this truck, the oil sending unit is broken, which in this case it's what reads your gauge for oil pressure, I guess is what they call it. I do have the sensor. I just have not I haven't replaced it. I guess it's kind of a little pain in the butt, but I'll show you guys when I change it, hopefully, and then start it up. Let it run for a little bit. It's gonna tell you on this truck the hood's open. Now again, guys, on this truck, and most every vehicle actually is not going to reset itself. As far as then this truck is going to tell you to change the oil. You see, it tells you change oil, seatbelt light. This is your TPMS light, which is your tire pressure monitor sensor. One of them is broken. We have to replace that. I don't have a tire machine, so we'll eventually take it somewhere to get it repaired at one of the shops. So anyway, let's go ahead and go through the menus. Maintenance, fuel economy sucks. Door, you could pretty much set everything. Let's go back to a different one. So if you go on the buttons over here on the right hand side on this truck, right here, these pretty much are what I'm changing right now. The menu again. So there's 0% oil life remaining on the truck, right? So now I believe you hold the check mark and it's going to reset it. And that's how you reset the oil life on your computer to 100%. You guys saw how that changed? So now 100%, what does that mean? That means 3,000 miles. So every 3,000 miles, the change oil is going to come on. Again, for those of you guys and girls that think, you know, when it says maintenance required, on some vehicles it can be the check engine light, but most vehicles it's going to mean that your oil line needs to be reset. Hey guys, thanks again. I really appreciate you guys watching the vlog. Again, thank you guys for the support. We're gonna get ready to make some decals for you guys. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have seen it on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, don't forget, it is going to be silverbullet_R35. If you want to keep updated to what I do, that is what I use. That's the social media I use. I don't use Facebook very much. But again, thank you guys. Appreciate all the support. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. We're gonna do some more vlogs. We're gonna keep it going. Thank you guys. Have a good night. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.